Hey guys, welcome back to T-Bones Tech. In today's video, we are unboxing the brand new GoPro Hero 9 Black Edition. So taking a look at the front of the packaging, we can see there's actually a screen on the front of the GoPro, which is really cool and great for selfies and for when filming yourself to make sure that you are in frame. And then at the bottom of the box, we can see it takes 20 megapixel stills. It can shoot 5K video at 30 frames per second and 4K at 60. I'm really interested to see how 4K 60 looks on this camera. And then it can also live stream 1080p video. Moving over here to the side, so we can see all these extra features that this GoPro is capable of doing. And something else that's really cool is it has Hyper Smooth 3.0, which is going to give us some really nice and stable shots, which is going to be great for vlogging and just great for overall action video. Taking a look at the back, we can see they're advertising their GoPro app, and I'm going to make a video showing you how to use the app and how it works later. And then if we take a look here on the side, it just shows us how we can attach some of the accessories to our GoPro. Well, with all that being said, let's go ahead and just open up this package right here. We can just pull down on the top and it should open up pretty easily, just like that. And now with the new GoPro, it has this nice hard shell case, which is going to be really good and add very good protection for our camera when we are traveling. So it has a little zipper here. Let's give that a quick little unzip and take a look at what's inside. So here we can see some information and pamphlets here up at the top. And we also have this mesh stretchy material, which is going to be great for throwing some SD cards in and some other accessories. So that's also really cool. We can see our GoPro Hero 9 Black Edition right here. And this camera is a little bit chunkier than the previous version. Let's go ahead and peel off the little plastic right here. Comes off just like that. And then our back screen protector. And then we also have a screen protector for the front screen. And then we have a little screen protector here for the lens. That way it doesn't scratch in transit before you actually get your hands on it. I think this camera looks really cool and very nice, very simple at the same time. It seems very substantial. It has that really nice big screen here on the back side of the camera and a big record button here up at the top. So let's go ahead and place that to the side here and take a look at what else they give you. So the next item here is a USB-A to USB-C, I believe, connector right here, which is really cool. Personally, I'd rather have a USB-C to USB-C rather than have an A to C, but it's really nice to have. Let's place that here to the side, and then we can see our little 3M mount. So you can mount this to, you know, a helmet or something like that. And then we can see our battery for the camera. This is a new, bigger battery, which should give us better life than the previous generation. This kit only came with one battery. If you want another one, I believe it is $20. I'll have a link in the description down below if you guys want to check out that price. Next up, we can see the little mount here for our camera that will connect to, you know, any of the GoPro accessories. So that's also really cool to have included. And then lastly, here at the bottom of the box, we have our little screw, which is gonna tighten down our mount. There's actually nothing else here, as you guys can see in there. So this is actually going to screw in here, and that's going to allow us to lock down the actual angle that we want here on the GoPro. But next up, we're gonna go ahead and put the battery in and place that to the side. So it's super easy to put the battery in this camera. All you do is you press down and then pull it out just like that, and it's spring loaded here. That way it keeps the water resistant rating that it has. Now with the battery door open, we can see our USB-C and our SD card slot. Our SD card goes in with the backside facing the front of the camera, just like this. And you're gonna press that in until you hear a click. And then once you hear the click, you know you're good to go. So then we're just gonna go ahead and close it until it snaps closed, and then again we are good to go and ready to film video. So let's go ahead and turn it on by pressing the on button right here. It's going to give us a couple beeps, and then it's going to turn on. And here we can actually see it has a little 9 logo with my face. And here we can see this front display, which is really, really cool. And you can see the Canon EOS R6 that I'm using to record the video that you guys are watching right now. So that's really cool, and it's going to be great for vlogging or filming yourself while doing, you know, action and sport shots. It's going to be really cool. I do see a little bit of flicker here, but that might have to do with our camera's refresh rate. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on video, the little flicker that's happening. Let's go ahead and flip the camera over, and here we can see it does have a touch screen. So here in the back of the camera, we can see this really nice touch screen. So here we can change our zoom, so we can zoom in or zoom out. And here we can also turn on our extra stability. So here's our boost. So it's going to crop in a little bit, but it's going to give us much better and smoother video. But of course, having that on is going to sacrifice video quality. So here at the bottom, we can see the standard is 1080p at 60 frames per second, and then W, I believe, is for wide. We can go ahead and actually change two different settings. So here we can see cinematic 4K. We can also see our slow motion. We have a ton of really cool video modes here by default. We can also go ahead and add different video modes. So for here, I'm going to go ahead and choose 5K at 30 frames per second, and then add that as a preset. So having these default settings are really cool because you can really customize and tune it to your favorite, so you can add the ones that you like and use most. We can also change our maximum ISO and a ton of other really cool things right from the settings panel, which again is also really cool. Now if we have the snail here, it's going to give us a 1080p at 120 frames per second, so it's going to slow the video down 4 times, which is really cool for, you know, sports and action. Over here in the top right corner, we can see our battery life, which is 58% right now, right out of the box. And then we can also see how much video record time we have at our specific video setting that we have chosen to film the video with. Now, something that I noticed here is when you film 5K video at 30 frames per second, it disables using the front screen, which is definitely annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to 4K 30 frames a second here. And I'm going to go ahead and start a recording. So I'm gonna press the record button, and then I'm going to flip the camera around so you guys can see the video that I'm filming right now. And here we can see this really cool preview, which is gonna be great for vlogging. And of course, here you guys can see me, and you can see that we're recording 4K at 30 frames per second. And we can also see how long we've been recording for, and our battery life, and our memory card life. So I'm going to go ahead and walk away from all these bright lights and see how the camera does in a more low light situation where I'm not underneath those big bright lights. Now if I go ahead and turn the camera around, you guys can see the setup that I was using to film this video. You can see the Canon R6 right here that is still recording the video, and you guys can take a look at how the quality is indoors in a dark environment. These lights are bright here, but they're directional, so it's really not too bright here. So I'm definitely interested to see how this video looks. Well, that's about it for this unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below. And of course, make sure to subscribe button, and then you'll be notified when more videos just like this one come out to my YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.